All right, well, this is a 2016 Chrysler 200C. It's got the 2.4 in it. I had to change the start. This is the second time this starter's been changed. I put this starter in it almost exactly a year ago. And there's the replacement for it. And then I'll take this one back and get my money back. It's, they got lifetime warranties on them, whatever. But, yeah, this one was making, you hit the push button thing and it would just, it sounded like this was just hitting and not engaging. Like, I don't know if the solenoid went bad or what happened. I didn't even, if you to change solenoid, you got to take it out anyway, so. But here's what I used. I don't know if you have access to one of these guys, a little snake, it doesn't have to be nice. Like they sell these. They sell like a 6-foot one of them that hooks up to your phone. It's pretty nice. I got symmetric. This one was key. This is Klein. It's like electrical stuff, and their feed through. This was very nice because the main reason is because of how skinny it is. And it's very easy to flip so when you're up in it, and it's metal, it's pretty solid. So that was, I bought this for the last one, and this is I would definitely get a kit. I think it's like 40 or 50 bucks. I did, even though I had this camera thing, I did use the mirrors. This round one kind of sucked, but this one was nice. And then I did end up cutting a 5/8 in half, because when you take the bolt that's the pain in the butt off, it's a lot easier to have a little short one up there, and just because it takes forever. It's a long bolt. So I cut one in half, and I'm going to keep it just in case this one goes bad. Really all I have is a 1/2 inch 10 millimeter. I got a 9/16. I don't even think I used it. I have a lot of flashlights because I didn't want to get under there and be all dark. But I just wanted you to do the thing now so you see you do not have to take anything off the top. The only reason I took this off is so I can shine light down there. Because I took off the cable that goes from here down to the starter. It like snakes. Here it is right here. You just take it off and then just pull some of the slack down there. It makes it easier to take that starter off. And then when I'm putting the new one on, I'll just hook it up to the starter. And then I'll pull this back up. I'll hook it up. Then I'll go back and tie wrap it where it was already tie wrapped. Because I cut the other ones off. I didn't try to be all nice and neat. I definitely would suggest a little towel if you're gonna do it like I did it from underneath. Get a towel, because you have to take off that you have to take off that little cover that's here. It's very easy. Mine, it was easy. 10 millimeters all the way around. It just took them out. But the reason I say get a towel is because you're gonna be working right by this thing a ton. And I waited till the very end to put a towel around it. And then I taped the towel, but this stuff will scratch you a little bit. But yeah, you see it's all together. The starter is out right now. Of course, you saw it over there. There's the other end of the, this is the other end of the, hold on. The power wire right here. I don't know if you can see that. That's the one I'll pull back down, or pull back up, I mean. I didn't move this. I didn't take this bracket off. Actually, I didn't move anything. I took off this little cover that's on the bottom here. And then the little trick with the, getting the starter out, this was already like that. I don't know what happened there, but the cone is going to be on that side of it. So what you do is you slide it like right next to this this bracket, and then you slowly just turn it up like this, back and forth, and it'll come out right through this little hole right here. And it goes back in very easy too, because I remember last time I was here. When I did it last year. But yeah, it ran fine for a year, and then it just all of a sudden started making that little noise. But yeah, I would definitely put a towel right there. Only other one thing is I got these little foam things. I put them underneath my back of my head, because you're under there for a little while just trying to break that bolt. Oh, and I know what else I wanted to say on here. So I used this up there because this was very easy to get onto the bolt, the back bolt of this guy, the one that's a pain in the butt. And then I took a I don't know, I sat it somewhere. I took a long 1/2-inch socket drive, and this was just sitting in there. And then up under here, there is a so what I did was, so this is gonna be kind of like, you can't really see it then, but it's gonna be sitting kind of like, let me get out of the way, kind of like that. Wherever it is. I don't got my glasses on, but it's gonna be sitting sideways. And then what I did was I took my socket wrench, the 1/2-inch one, and I put it right here as I pushed pressure up, and then put it right there, and I kind of at the same time was pushing with my arm and the little socket thing, and it popped it free. So that's how I got it free. I couldn't get it because I can only get one arm up here at a time. So I couldn't get it with one arm, so that's just what I came up with that I had here. So, but that was the only hard part, and then actually running that one out was easy. It's the other one is the one you need that little socket, the little wrench. So, but yeah, no. And here's that cable goes all the way up through there. So it actually was pretty easy. The bolt, once I got that bolt broke free, then it was pretty easy. Trying to think if there's any other little tricks I did. I don't think so. Just I only needed a couple things, your 5/8, and then I needed a 10mm for this little piece here, and then I don't know what else. I mean, not much. When I put this bolt back in, the one for the starter, I'm gonna put some anti-seize on it. Yeah, I didn't even use that. I brought extra because I snapped. Every video I kept watching said that this was a 16mm bolt that's holding that thing in. It's a 5/8. It's not 16mm. I had a 16mm last year, and I snapped it trying to get that thing out, and that was at like 2 a.m. And that's how I figured it out that it was a 5/8. So yeah. If you have something like this, I mean, you don't have to cut one. If you just had a shorter wrench, all I had was like these longer ones. They don't fit in there very good. So I just cut it in half. So, but yeah, and here's the, this is the one I got from there. Look, it's exactly the same. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be nervous to do it. It was, because last year, I took all this off, and you have to take this off. Well, you don't have to, because I didn't. But all the videos I watched, they had all this stuff off, and I was like, there has to be an easier way. But I took the battery out, I took the computer out, I took the fuse box out, both holders. Most videos, they take out the hoses, and they take the manifold or whatever that is out, and then there's another thing out there that you can take out. When I did it, I didn't take all that out because I just ran my socket extensions down through there, but that was a pain in the butt. The way that I did it today, way easier. Took a lot less time. I'd say it's gonna take probably a couple hours to do it, but it's not. I mean, it might not take you a couple hours. I mean, by the time that I got this thing jacked up, got my tools, did the power wire, took just all the little stuff you got to do. Putting it back in is gonna be super easy. It just slide up there, bolt it up, and it's done. But yeah, that's it. That thing right there, that little camera thing, really came in handy because I could just prop it in there and just. I didn't have to look at anything. I just looked at the screen as I was turning the bolt and stuff. So, yeah. Other than that, good luck. Like I said, this is a 2016 Chrysler 200C. I guess they're 2.4. I don't know if the other models are different or the bigger engine. I know there's like a 3 point something or something like that. I don't know how they compare. So, but yeah, that thing was nice too. If you have access to one of the, just because it's so shallow, it's, it's like way shallower than that guy right there. So, but, well, hey, good luck.